And some people don't want to wait. Lord Jesus, they want to jump from one pedal to the next post, and it's like you taking trauma and drama with you.
Yeah, and it's so important. I've had this conversation a good bit lately. When I say lately, I mean of the last 3 or 4 months or whatever. But work has to be done in between relationships, and I don't understand. And I'm not going to make this about a man or a woman thing. I'm sure there are probably women that do it too. Um, but people need to do work in between relationships. There are things that we take on when we get to know people. There could be what's the word I want to use? There could be some self-esteem things that could come in when you're getting to know someone new or something like that. I say all that to say is that when something doesn't work out with one person, before you go in try to meet and date another person, take the time to heal from the relationship or the situation that did not work. Take away from that situation what you need to take away from it. At the end of last year, when my dating situation went left and ended out of nowhere with no with no real answers. I got no real answers for that. I still had to take time to process how that happening to me before I can go and date anybody new. Now granted, I'm not dating anybody right now, but the work is still being done to process that situation, and not even just that situation, things that may have happened before that or things that may have happened since that. We have to be able to get into those places and deal with those emotions before we try to bring somebody else into a situation. It's not fair to the new person entering your life to be dealing with stuff that came before them. It's not fair.
Well, wounded people can't heal each other. They need to tend to their own wounds.
That's right.
And when you broken, you cutting up other people and bleeding all over them. So we need to tend to those things first.
Yeah, absolutely.
And absolutely. So where are you trusting God but refusing to prepare? Ooh. We asking y'all that.
That's a good question.
We asking y'all.
That's a good question.
Put the answer down below.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. That's a good question.
In respect to what you were saying about healing, we can't treat people wrong because they are God's children. So you think God gonna let you be out here playing with his children, treating them any kind of way, and he gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm about to send you your husband
or your wife.
Yeah, it's like if you ain't healed, you hurting, you ain't going through, and you keep recycling. No, I'm not finna put you into a marriage for you to damage her, him, children, none of that.
And I had to accept that where I was years ago would not have been a healthy place to bring a husband, like for me to have a husband in, because I was not emotionally sound. I was still dealing with a lot of depression, anxiety, and still dealing with things that I've experienced in my life from childhood to whatever point, and grief because I had lost my dad. So I really wasn't in a place that it would have been good for me to be married at that time. And again, these are things I have had to figure out on the back end of it, because in the moment of it, I'm woe is me. Why is my life like this? Like that's the truth. But on the back end of things, I had to go back and look at that situation. I had to go back and see who I was at the time and say, yeah, this wouldn't have been good. It would not have been good for there to have been a marriage from that, or any more children, or any of that, because I was not the best version of myself. And I would venture to say the work that I've done since that time to this day, I am inching toward the best version of myself, because of all of the work that has been done. But it takes a hard pill to swallow to really take a look at yourself, take a real deep dive and say, yeah, this ain't it,
baby.
This ain't it.
Yeah.